With so much going on in the workforce, how are you staying current?
Tune in every other week to keep up with the latest people and culture headlines.
The show works best if you give us feedback and engage in the comments.
I'm Heather Larson.
I'm Eric Ryu, and this is the latest.
Let's go. All right, we're back with episode 2. Eric, what are you seeing out there?
Well, Heather, Apple delayed their plans to require workers to come back to the office 3 days a week, citing a resurgence in COVID cases, making this the latest setback in our plans to return to normal. For the last several years, employers have been really reactive and rushed in how they make remote work possible. Currently, about 3/4 of the companies are in a hybrid arrangement, but now employers are really bracing for a more permanent hybrid work situation and crafting strategies around that. So the Wall Street Journal asked a variety of companies what some of their obstacles were, and while the answer is different and certainly unique to your business, a lot of the challenges are the same. Obviously, a lot of the responses encompass just a variety of management type aspects, like motivating people and getting together teams, and then monitoring performance.
Yeah.
But a couple of lessons caught my eye. One was that one size doesn't fit all, right? So you really got to prioritize the work itself and not this desire to have some kind of uniformity. The second, you and I have talked about this, is just that casual conversations matter. A lot of times it's like the conversation after the meeting when you're grabbing coffee where the ideas really come out.
Those are my favorite.
And the third is just maintaining relationships, which is huge for us. And if you're starting remote, you're fostering it for the first time. So we're curious what your experiences have been. Obviously, hindsight is 2020. So in retrospect, what would you have done a little differently?
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, what are you seeing?
There's a lot of headlines around the labor market, and I think our COO said it best in a recent post referencing a tale of two cities. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Some industries are really still facing that labor shortage. Their business is doing really well, they can't get enough talent. Other industries, specifically technology firms, are facing that hiring freeze. They are not hiring right now. Revenues are not what they expect them to be. So regardless of which city you're in, the hiring freeze or the labor shortage, the talent shortage, you're still asking a lot of your employees. So how you take care of your people really still remains a number one priority. So that's the first kind of major headline. The second thing I'm seeing is around wages, which really underpins those two issues. Wage growth is not keeping up with inflation. So wage growth is about 5.5% and inflation is over 8%, a 40-year high. So regardless of which city you're in, shortage or freeze, or if the wages are a big pressure in your employment market, you really got to take care of your people, and that's what we're seeing in the headlines. So that's it for this week. We'll see you in a few weeks.